How was your first Oktoberfest experience?
Yeah, amazing. Like, really good crowd, great atmosphere, good competition, two very competitive teams. It was a lot. They're the games you want to play in. It's nights like tonight's why you do it. That's why we coach. That's why you play. What an amazing occasion, and we were a little bit unfortunate not to maybe grab that win tonight. So.
Yeah, when you measure that performance, like just, I know the 90 minutes it was different throughout, right? Sometimes they had control, sometimes you had control, sometimes it was back and forth.
Yeah.
What stands out to you when you think about all of that, even without watching the film?
Just little moments where we switched on, even if we did switch off at the back, for example, our goalkeeper was ready for it, so that makes a huge difference. I thought we created a couple of nice chances. Just staying focused and putting a full night. It's easy to fade in and out of games and just don't, we talked a lot about preparation, not and the process of it, not just the final outcome. If we constantly think about the final outcome, we lose the focus in preparation. So the preparation was really good this week, and we've trained well. So
How was that back line to keep let's keep most of those chances away and to keep you guys in the game?
Yeah, huge. The whole back line, but we defended well as a team. Back line defended and battled and did a really, really nice job. And then, when it did break down, our goalkeeper was ready as well. So that was huge. And you get a shutout against one of the best teams in the country. Like, that St. Louis team, no joke. That's a team that's tipped to make a deep run this year in the NCAA tournament. They've got a lot of experience, a lot of seniors back. So that's a huge result for us tonight. Huge result.
What's your assessment of Alyssa's performance in net? Like, there were some really tough moments where she came through for you.
She's just really talented. I've said it a few times. She's one of the best goalkeepers I've had the opportunity to coach. She's really explosive, really dynamic. She takes the pressure off us. She kicks the ball really, really well. In moments where we can push the back line up, which takes the pressure off of us. So another really good performance from her, and a great response from Monday, because she was disappointed, to concede like she did on Monday. She really responded well with a lot of character today.
It seemed like the backline was really talented for that offense, and although you didn't get a score, what did you see out of Ariana, Stella? Like, they were really pushing the ball, trying to get that goal.
Yeah, they worked really, really hard, and as the game was going on, I felt we were coming into it a little bit more. We weathered a storm the first 5 of the second half, which we managed it well in the end, and then the last 20 minutes, it looked like we were the ones that were getting stronger, and we looked a little bit fresher. We looked like we were going to be the ones that scored. But the forwards worked really, really hard. I would like to have seen us getting behind a little bit more in the second half, but when we did, we created a couple of problems for them. But those kids work hard, the whole team works hard, so really pleased.
Felt like in the first half, St. Louis won almost all the second balls. How did you change that in the second half? What was different about those people?
I think we were just getting our body into better positions. We matched up a little bit better in the second half. Mal being in there won a few headers for us as well, and she's a bigger presence with her height. So that helped us, because we're not got a really tall midfield.
Yeah.
A lot of teams have tall midfielders that win those 50-50 headers, so that was big for us, and we competed better in the second half of those second balls for sure.
Anything else?
I mean, this is the first time Creighton's gotten a result against a non-con ranked team since '94.
Is it really?
Yeah, I don't know what you were doing back then, but that's a long time ago.
Yeah, I had hair. I had hair back
so
then.
did I. How do you build off of this? Like, you have a long break again between matches, our conference play is right around the corner for you. How do you use this and not make it an isolated incident, I guess?
Yeah, so we'll have Saturday, Sunday off, because we've gone a long period without taking much time off because of the game being moved to Monday.
Yeah.
So we'll have 2 days off, recharge the batteries, get a mental reset, physical reset, and we'll get back to work on Monday in our preparation for the next game. We talk about complacency. Last Monday reminded us you never get complacent, never get complacent. So that was a little learning moment for us, which we used it as a learning moment. And now we've got to make sure we don't get complacent going into the next one. I don't know whether people know this, but our non-conference schedule was ranked one of the top 10 hardest schedules in the country.
Yeah.
Right now, with 1 game to go, with 500, which is pretty damn good. So we've got to finish it up strong with our last one. If we can get a result on senior day, that'd be awesome going into conference play.
Anything else?
Did you grow at all today? I know it's fresh, so I know when you rewatch it, you might see things you didn't like or did like more. But coming off of giving up 5 goals, where I think universally across the roster, you guys were not expecting that to happen.
Yeah, we weren't, and we just didn't do anything right from start to finish. It was very uncharacteristic of our team. We didn't compete like we normally compete. I think the occasion maybe with a big crowd there, got the better of us. But we talked a little bit about no better game to respond than a top 25 team. And you know, they're top 25, Nebraska are not top 25. So it's amazing when you really come and compete, you've always got a chance.
All right, you can go ahead.
Okay. I mean, it's Oktoberfest, top 25 team. There was a lot of like juice and excitement, I imagine, about this match. How did you guys compartmentalize all that and actually perform?
I think it was a huge opportunity, and we always talk about like seizing opportunities and like pressure is a gift.
Yeah.
And tonight was like pressure. We had like 2,000 people out of our game, live music, everything, and like it was an opportunity to perform. And I think we all showed out with individual efforts, and we did our job to work out that day.
Keep going? Okay. I mean, I think early second half they started to kind of get a little bit more brave, kind of break things down in the midfield and get some opportunities in the box at you. Like, what did you see? How did you kind of snuff those chances out? Because those weren't really, easy saves to make. They're all kind of different type of shots.
I mean, I kind of wait for those opportunities. Like,
Yeah.
that's my time to shine. So, like, I don't know, in the first half I was, like, biting at the bit, waiting for those to happen. And then in the second half, they changed their formation. They got through our defense a few times.
Yeah.
And, like, I was locked in and, like, ready to go. And that's, like, the fun of my game is coming through in those moments and those opportunities. So, yeah.
What did you see on that back line to really help keep the ball away from you?
I think just constant communication, making sure that like when they're adjusting their formation, like we're responding to that and everything. And like honestly, just keep talking to each other, even if we make mistakes, like keeping each other's backs, like just constant communication. Yeah.
How do you like compare and contrast, conceding 5 against Nebraska and then shutting out this team that was, equally dangerous offensively?
I think it's just our preparation the entire week. So like, yeah, we weren't happy with Monday. Like it happened, call it a wash, respond. Like we made all the correct like adjustments this week and came back and got a clean sheet like today. So.
Anything else?
Yeah, you guys have another extended break here before your next match. A little bit strange, but I don't know. How do you feel about this performance and then having that long break? Like, are you embracing that, or do you wish you could play?
We're embracing it. Like we're about to roll into conference,
Yeah.
so I think it's like the perfect time to just take a breath, reset, bounce off of our great performance tonight, and just build up to Kansas City.
I guess how important is it to build off this and not let it be an isolated
I mean, it
performance?
is as important as it could be. Like, I don't know. Like,
It's a dumb question.
yeah.
Anything else?
I'm good.